Question number 6 is cot square theta minus 1 plus root 3 cot theta plus root 3 is equal to 0, and he says theta has to be between 0 and pi by 2. He is wanting very specific value between 0 and pi by 2. Let me write down cot theta as x for simplification, because every time instead of writing cot theta, x square 1 plus root 3 x plus root 3 is equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation in the form ax square plus bx plus c, ax square plus bx plus c. So b will come out to be, the x will come out to be minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Upon 2a. It will come out to be upon 2a, where b is this, b is the coefficient of x, which is minus, so it will become plus. It will become plus 1 plus root 3 plus square of b square. So 1 plus root 3 whole square. The minus is there, minus will become plus. Minus 4, a is 1 and c is root 3 upon 2a. 2 into 1, the value of a is 1. It will come out to be 1 plus root 3 plus minus, it will come 1 plus 2 root 3 plus 3 and minus 4 root 3. Now here you have to remember a little thing, that if I write like this, 1 plus root 3 plus minus, if I add 3 plus 1, 4, and then there will be a problem. What will be the problem? I will tell you. It will be 4, suppose I write it as 4, 2 root minus 2 root 3. Now if I take out 2 common, I am left inside 2 minus root 3, which is not in terms of a square. It will leave you under root. I don't want it to be in the form of this. So how I am going to manipulate is that I will not add 1 and 3. I will let them be. I'll combine these two terms. 2 root 3 minus 4 root 3 will become minus 2 root 3, and let it be 3 here. Why will I let it be? I'll tell you just now. Now by leaving it as this form, what I did was I did not combine 1 and 3. I combined only 2 root 3 minus 4 root 3, so I got minus 2 root 3 in between. Now this is a square. It is a square of 1 minus root 3. 1 plus root 3 plus minus 1 minus root 3 whole square. Why it is 1 minus root 3 whole square? Let us do it. 1 minus root 3 whole square will be the square of the first term minus double the product of first and second term, 2 root 3, and the square of the last term. So I get 1 minus 2 root 3 plus 3. So 1 minus 2 root 3 plus 3 can be written as 1 minus root 3 whole square. And what is the advantage of this? Advantage is that this square root will be removed upon 2. In that case, if I had added 1 plus 3 as 4, 4 minus 2 root 3 would have left me where I could not have removed the square root. So to change this to this form was important. In this kind of questions, you will have to remember this. 1 plus root 3 plus minus, when will you remove the square root? It will become 1 minus root 3 upon 2. X is equal to this. Now what we are going to do is, once we will take plus sign, calculate the value, and once we will take the negative sign and calculate the value. Like x will be 1 plus root 3 plus 1 minus root 3 upon 2. So root 3 will cancel, it will become 1. 2 upon 2 will become 1. And x was actually what? X was cot theta. Cot theta is 1. That will also imply tan theta is also 1. Cot theta is 1, tan theta is 1, one and the same thing. tan theta is 1 means tan theta will be how much? It will be tan 45. Theta will be 45. Theta will be 45. So he is talking between 0 and pi by 2. If I take 45 here, so everywhere it will be 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. But I have to take the values only in the first quadrant. Because he says less than pi by 2. Less than pi by 2. So I am going to take only the value theta is equal to pi by 2. The theta is equal to 45 or pi by 4. Now in the second case I will take the negative sign. If I take the negative sign, it will become like this upon 2. This will cancel, it will become 2 root 3 upon 2. So it will be cot theta is root 3, that means tan theta will be how much? 1 upon root 3. Tan theta is 1 upon root 3 means tan 30. Theta is 30. Now I cannot take any other value because any other value will fall in the third, fourth or second quadrant, which will be more than this. So possible values of theta are 30 degree and 45 degree. Which are the values between 0 and pi by 2? Any value which beyond this I cannot take. I cannot take any value which is beyond this, beyond 90. So the only possible values are pi by 4 and pi by 6. This is pi by 6 and this is pi by 4. There are two possible values. You can write them as it is. You can write them in radians. It does not matter. Now let us see the seventh sum. The seventh sum I have 7 sine 7 theta plus sine 4 theta plus sine theta is equal to 0. And again theta has to be between 0 and pi by 2. That means there is going to be in the first quadrant only. It is not going to go beyond first quadrant. So we are looking for the value of theta in the first quadrant only. Now sine 7 theta, sine 4 theta, sine theta, I will combine these two. Why I will combine these, I will let you know just now. Sine 7 theta plus sine theta plus sine 4 theta is equal to 0. I'll apply the formula of sine C plus sine D. I'll apply the formula of sine C plus sine D. 7 theta plus theta will become 8 theta. 8 theta divided by 2 will give me 4 theta. So I'll be able to take 4 theta common. That is why I'm going to combine these two and not. Because 7 plus 4 will give me 11 and 7 minus 4 will give me 3, which does not gel with sine theta. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to combine, it is not going to gel with 4 theta. Now with this theta will gel. How? Sine C plus sine D is 2 sine C plus D upon 2 cos C minus D upon 2. Sine C plus D upon 2 cos C minus D upon 2 plus sine 4 theta. You see here sine 4 theta will come, sine 4 theta is there, I can take out common and make equation. 2 sine, it will become 4 theta, 8 theta upon 2 and it will be 7 theta minus theta, 3 theta upon 2. Cos 3 theta. 6 theta upon 2 will give you cos 3 theta plus sine 4 theta is equal to 0. Now I can see sine 4 theta is common in both. So let us take sine 4 theta common. Sine 4 theta will be common. It will become 2 cos 3 theta plus 1 is equal to 0. When the product of two numbers is 0, one of them have to be 0. Number 1, sine 4 theta is equal to 0. Sine 0 is 0. Sine 0 is 0 or sine pi is 0. Sine 0 is 0 or sine pi is 0. So sine 0, it is greater than 0, so I can't take 0 value. I'll have to take sine pi. Sine pi is also 0. All the values of this are 0. All the values of cos are here 0. Sine is 0 on the x-axis. So sine pi. So sine 4 theta will be equal to sine 180, or 4 theta is equal to 180, or theta will be 180 upon 4. 180 upon 4 will be how much? 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20, 45 degrees. It will come out to be 45 degree. The value of theta comes out to be 45 degree. Now in the next case, what are we going to get? Theta, I cannot take 0 because I told you theta is great. If it was greater than equal to, but it is greater than, so I'll be able to take only, I'll be taking only 45. Now second is 2 cos 3 theta plus 1 is equal to 0. So cos 3 theta will be minus 1 upon 2. Cos 3 theta is 1 upon 2. And cos theta is what? Cos theta will be 60 degree. Theta will be 60 degree. So like this 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60, 60. Now he says it is negative. It is negative. Here cos is positive, here cos is positive. Here cos is negative, here cos is negative. So it will fall into second and third quadrant. The value of cos 3 theta will fall. So cos 3 theta will be how much? Either it will be cos 180 minus 60, cos 180 minus 60, that will be cos 120. So theta is 120. 3 theta is 120. 3 theta is 120. So theta will be 40 degree. 3 theta, here 3 theta is there. And or cos 3 theta can be cos 180 plus 60. Either this is the value or this is the value, which is falling in the second and third quadrant. So 180 plus 60 will be how much? Cos 3 theta will be 240. 240, or theta will be how much? 80 degree. So they are falling within the range. They are falling within the range 0 to pi by 2. So possible values will be 45 degree, 40 degree, 40, 45, 40 degree, 45 degree, and 80 degree. These are the possible values of theta satisfying this particular equation. Now let us see question number 8. In this what we did was we combined sine theta and plus theta to get sine 4 theta. If I had combined sine theta and 4 theta, I would have got 7 theta plus 4 theta, which is 11 theta upon 2. Or if I had combined 4 theta plus theta, I would have got 4 theta plus theta, which is 5 theta upon 2. So it does not help me. But combining sine 7 theta to sine theta helped me, because 7 theta plus theta is 8 theta. 8 theta divided by 2 will give me 4 theta, and obviously sine 4 theta will come here. And sine 4 theta was here. So I could take out those terms common. Now let's see question number 8, which is tan square theta. We had done earlier a question of this kind, question number 6. Tan square theta minus 1 plus root 3 tan theta plus root 3 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. Now in tan theta, for our convenience, I'll put tan theta as x. so that I don't have to write tan theta time again. Tan theta is equal to x. It will be x squared minus 1 plus root 3x plus root 3 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation, and we are going to simplify it by the formula x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2. So the roots will be x, minus b means 1 plus root 3. The coefficient of x is b plus minus the square of b square. It is minus, so it will become plus 1 plus root 3 whole square minus 4a is 1, c is root 3 upon 2a. A is 1. It will come out to be 1 plus root 3. I'll open up this square here. It will become 1 plus 2 root 3 plus 3, and it will become 4 root 3. Again, I told you as in the previous question, you have to remember I'm not going to combine 1 and 3. I'll only combine 2 root 3 and 4 root 3 minus 4 root 3. So I can express under root, the value under the under root as a square. It will become 1 plus root 3 plus minus, it will become 1 minus 2 root 3 plus 3 upon 2. It will become 1 minus root 3 whole square. It will become 1 minus root 3 whole square plus minus 1 minus root 3 whole square. The purpose is to express it as a square so that I can remove the square root. If I combine these two, I won't be able to express them as a square root, and it will be difficult for me to remove the square root. That is why we have taken in this format. 1 plus root 3 plus minus 1 minus root 3 upon 2. Obviously, once I will take plus and once I will take minus and calculate the value, x will be equal to 1 plus root 3 plus 1 minus root 3 upon 2. This will cancel, it will become 1. X is 10, tan theta is equal to 1. That implies tan theta is equal to 1. That implies tan theta is equal to 1045. It implies tan theta is equal to 1045, and what will be the general solution? Will be theta will be n pi plus alpha. N pi plus alpha, pi by 4. N belongs to set of integer. In case of tan theta is equal to 10 alpha, solution is theta is equal to n pi plus alpha, where n is integer. Now in the second case, I'll take negative sign, 1 plus root 3 minus 1 plus root 3 upon 2. This will cancel. Root 3 plus root 3 will be 2 root 3, 2 will cancel, root 3. So tan theta is equal to 1060. The value of 1060 is root 3, or 1060 means pi by 3. 10 pi by 3. So theta will become n pi plus pi by 3. N belongs to set of integers. N belongs to set of integers. So from the two equations, we've got two general solutions corresponding to this equation. With plus, I got theta is equal to n pi plus pi by 4, where n belongs to set of integers. And with the negative number, I got the value of theta as n pi plus pi by 3, n belongs to set of integer. This was question number 8. Let's see 9 now. The only important thing here you had to remember was how to take under the square root, how to construct a square, how to frame a square like 1 minus root 3 whole square. I did not, it was coming what? 1 minus 2, 1 plus 2 root 3 plus 3 minus 4 root 3. This was coming under the root. So we did not join 1 plus 3 as 4 but only combined root 3 minus 4 root 3 as minus 2 root 3 and expressed it as 1 minus root 3 whole square. Now let us see question number 9. In question number 9 I have tan theta plus tan 2 theta plus root 3 tan theta tan 2 theta is equal to minus root 3. So what we do is tan theta plus tan 2 theta is equal to root 3 minus root 3 tan theta tan 2 theta. I've transferred this root 3 tan theta tan 2 theta to right hand side, and then I will be able to take root 3 common. Let's take root 3 common and see what is left. I take root 3 common, it will be left 1 minus tan theta tan 2 theta. Once I have got this, let me transfer this value 1 minus tan theta tan 2 theta to denominator this side. Why? You will see the reason just now. Tan theta plus tan 2 theta upon 1 minus tan theta tan 2 theta will be equal to root 3. Now this is the formula for tan A plus B. This is the formula for tan A plus B. Tan A plus B is tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. Here instead of A theta is there and instead of B 2 theta is there. So tan theta plus tan 2 theta upon 1 minus tan theta tan 2 theta is equal to root 3. So it will be what actually? Tan theta plus 2 theta is equal to root 3. Root 3 is tan 60. Tan pi by 3. So tan 3 theta is equal to tan pi by 3. Tan pi by 3. So what will be the value? Now in general solution what will I get is, in general solution if I want to find out, tan theta is equal to tan alpha, then theta is equal to n pi plus alpha. So 3 theta will be n pi plus pi by 3. But I have to find theta. So theta will be 1 by 3 n pi plus pi by 3, where n belongs to set of integers. N belongs to set of integers. What we did was tan theta plus tan 2 theta plus root 3 tan theta tan 2 theta is equal to root 3. We shifted root 3 tan theta tan 2 theta to right hand side. What was the need for doing that? Because we could take root 3 common and inside it will be left 1 minus tan theta into tan 2 theta. And then I could transfer it here. Tan theta plus tan 2 theta, if I could transfer it here, it will become tan theta plus 2 theta. I will be able to convert it to the formula, to the form tan A plus B. Tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. That is why we have been saying from the very beginning it is important for you to remember all the trigonometric formulas, which is very important. You must have it imprinted in your mind. It's a better way of saying than to say mug it up. It should be imprinted on your mind. You should write it so many times, you should learn it so well, so that every time you see a thing, immediately it comes to your mind. Because you are saying that all the time we are applying A plus B, or we are applying sin C plus D, or we are applying cos 2 theta, or we are applying tan A plus B. So all these formulas, basic formulas which you have to learn and remember, as I said, it should be imprinted on your mind. It should be imprinted on your mind. So we were able to get theta is equal to 1 upon 3 n pi plus pi by 3. Now let us see the 10th question of this. Which is sin theta plus cos theta is equal to root 2. Again, We have done two questions of this kind. The coefficient of sine theta is 1, coefficient of cos theta is 1. So what I am going to do is I am going to square the coefficient of sine theta, square the coefficient of cos theta and take their under root. That is 1 plus 1, that will be under root 2. That will be under root 2. What you do is you divide the complete equation by root 2. Divide the equation by root 2. When I divide the whole equation by root 2, I get 1 upon root 2 sine theta plus 1 upon root 2 cos theta is equal to root 2. This is, I can write it as cos 45 also, I can write it as sine 45. I would prefer to write it as cos 45. Root 2 divided by root 2 will be 1 here. Because it is divided also, root 2 divided by root 2. Root 2 divided by root 2 will give you 1 here. Now, when we write it as cos pi by 4 sine theta plus sine pi by 4 cos theta is equal to 1. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So I can write it as sin theta plus pi by 4. Sin A plus B. I prefer doing it with sin A plus B because in this plus sign will be coming everywhere. So we could have written here as sin pi by 4 also, and cos pi by 4 it would have come minus sin here. Now it is 1. Root 2 divided by root 2 gave me 1. So sin pi by 2 is 1. Sin pi by 2 is 1. Sin 0 is 0, sin pi by 2 is 1. So let me be sin pi by 2. Now sin theta is equal to sin alpha. If sin theta is equal to sin alpha, then theta plus pi by 4 will be equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n and pi by 2 alpha. So theta will be n pi plus minus 1 to the power n pi by 2 minus pi by 4. This is the general solution where n belongs to set of integers. Where n belongs to set of integers.